Hi guys. Hmm. Oh my God, man! I'm looking at the elections and all sorts of protests and all sorts of nonsense. You know what? I have so many thoughts. I have so much to say. And the one thing that I will say is that regardless of who becomes the president in the United States of America, people are just not willing. I didn't say that they are not ready or that you are not ready. Most of you are just not willing to become who you are, to become humans, to make the transition that is necessary for world peace, for the preservation of this planet, and many other things while we share this space. You know what? Every day I observe when I go around, when I live my life, when I go to work, when I have a free time, when I travel, whatever I do, I'm all eyes and ears, and my being feeling things. Okay? Now, I can tell you from one point A to another point B, all the way to Z, I can only count, and I would not have enough fingers even if I had a hundred of them, in one day, how disrespectful and inconsiderate people are. Would you agree with that? Probably you would. Unless you're one of those people, the majority who does not think. See, that's the problem in this world. People forgot to think. And I'm not saying that the mind is so valuable, it's way overrated. But we cannot live in this world as if it's still only a million of us together, because we are not. Now we come to the issue of sacrifice, right? Wow, nobody wants to do that. No, I'm not sacrificing my pleasures for some asshole over there who happens to be my neighbor. Why? Why would I sacrifice my pleasures? Why can I not just live my life and be free? Right? Yeah, that's great. Wow, let's all do it. We are. Most of us who think we're free, we just do shit, whatever. Right? That's the whole problem, you see. There's not only a million of us. There are more and more people every day in this world. The world is becoming a very, very, very compressed pot, boiling pot, you know? And people don't realize it. So they think it's up to a politician to fix it. They think it's up to a businessman to fix it. They think it's up to a man to fix it. Some other man. But it's not. It's up to you to fix it. It's up to you to be a human, not to be an animal. Another thing, we eat animals. You know what? If only I could assure and guarantee that every animal I eat had been killed in one single second and had not seen it coming, so it didn't have the time to fear and to be in pain, that'd be great. I would love it. Can somebody assure me that? Really? The majority of the stuff, the majority of meat that we consume as people on this planet, which is very, very extremely primitive concept. Because you know what? Animals are being killed in a very, very horrific fashion. And you know, they're tortured. They're tortured sometimes for hours and hours on end, and days and weeks and months, sometimes years, but in one single second where you can get a steak or a leg or a thigh on your plate. And most of the time, a lot of times, a lot of people overstuff, overstuff their plates. And at the end, they say, well, screw it, in the trash. Ah, yeah, that's great. Oh, that's amazing. And it's not only about that, it's just about the extreme inconsideration that is present today all the time disrespect on every corner and every step that people take. Small little tiny things that people think it don't matter. They don't matter. They just don't matter. No. Why is that so important? That's such a tiny thing. Oh yeah, it is a tiny thing, but it reveals a whole lot about you. Yeah, yeah, and a whole lot about all of us together here, right? Okay, you see, don't tell me you're not, well, that's just how we are. No, that's not just how we are. That's how we choose to be. It's a big difference, you see? It's a big difference. That's how we choose to be instead of being something else, being something closer to who we are. And then we have cultures. Everybody's so proud of their culture. Oh my God, the culture is an amazing thing. Yes, let's all be in boxes. I will be in my box and you will be in your own box and you stay in your box. Don't get into mine. And if you get into mine, make sure you get into my box and stay within my box. Don't bring your box into my box, man. Got it? You see, that's the whole point. We're in boxes. Boxes? Don't go into boxes. You got to step out. You got to do more. You got to achieve more with yourself. You got to be greater self because that's who you really are. But if you want to be so small, if you want to live in this box, at least please take your box, fly to another planet, like 10 planets away, far as you can. Take your box over there. And if you're just so lucky that there is nobody else with their own boxes up there, and you find your storage for your crap, just leave it up there and don't come back. Because you know what? This world should function differently. Because this world deserves to function differently. But with people that we have currently, trash. Am I judging anybody? Let's see. I don't think you guys are bad. I think you're horrible. And that's not a judgment. That's the observation. I go around. Don't tell me, oh, well, but not everybody's the same. Well, okay, well, yeah, not everybody's the same. So that just means that, like, we're just cool, right? We're just cool and we're just good and everything's fine because you know what? We're not perfect. We're just like animals and, but, well, screw it. You know what I mean? Just like let it live. You know what I mean? Yeah, let it be free. You be free and I'll be free and we're all free and everything is in flowers. But it's not. That's the problem. It is not. It's just ignorance. And ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is just ignorance. That's what it is. And ignorance causes pain. Ignorance causes people to not be honest. And not being honest causes more ignorance. The more ignorant we are, the more dishonest we are towards each other. Because everybody's so freaking sensitive. Oh my God, this guy said this. Oh, this girl told me that. Oh my God, man, that hurts my feelings. They have no idea, man. They just offended my culture. They just offended all of my previous people, all the people that I came from, and that all fought for what? For nothing, for freaking nothing. To be this primitive, to live in this society where everybody disrespects everybody's personal space all the freaking time. People's property is not respected. People's personal space is not respected. People's peace, personal peace, is not respected. Well, how can we share this planet if nobody wants to sacrifice any moment of any of the pleasures they have? We have to. This is necessity, a necessity. This is necessary for us to coexist, to sacrifice, to be with each other. Unfortunately, sorry, you can't have everything just because it is so many of us. Now, when you go have sex, when you make a bunch of children, you think of that. You think you are the one with a problem who's causing a problem, who's